sort of face you so that you can see this a little bit better, because it's hard for you to see when my back is to you because we're doing some stuff in front like that, okay? So we're going to start with our weight on our left. And a lot of this dance, and how people know it, it's just mostly upper body movements, but we are going to incorporate some feet in too, if you want, that can make it a little more fun and a little more dancey, okay? But I'm just going to show you the hand part first, okay? So we're going to start with our right hand and arm. And we're going to, I call this first section hands, okay? Because we're doing stuff with our hands. We're going to kind of pat our hand to face our palm down to the ground, okay? So it's going to go down. We're going to do the next one down like that. And then we're going to go up, up, okay? So starting with the right hand, we're going to go down, down, up, up, okay? The count on just that little piece will be 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? The next section, I like to think of it kind of as the upper body section, okay? I say shoulders, head. Okay, we're going to cross over to our shoulder, our other shoulder, and then our head, and our head again. Okay, so we're kind of something like this at the end of the first piece. We're going to do shoulder, shoulder, head, head. Okay, the count on just that little piece is going to be 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so from the top, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 shoulders and head, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Our third section, I like to think of it as those are the sections. Like I said, hands first, upper body second. Third part's going to be our lower body. Okay? I call it hips and bum. All right, we're going to cross over to hip, hip, and then bum, bum, okay? So we had just done our head, okay? We're gonna go hip, hip, bum, bum, okay? That's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so putting it together from the top, hands first, down, down, up, up, shoulders and head, shoulders, head, hips and bum, hip, hip, bum, bum. Okay? Our last section, people do this differently here. Okay? A lot of people just do like a couple of hip rolls, or hip circles, or hip swivels, depending on what you want to call them. Okay? And then they make a quarter left turn and they jump on 2 feet. Okay? That's what a lot of people do. I don't really like to do that because I don't really like to jump because it's rough on my spine. Okay, so this is what I do, and it works pretty well. I do, and the step sheet on this is pretty ambiguous, so you got to kind of fill it in for how you want it to be. Okay, so I do an 8th pivot turn and then another 8th pivot turn. Okay, and I get some hip rolls in there because it is a hippie sort of South American vibe to it. Okay. So I do 2 8th pivot turns. So I do step, pivot 8th to the left, step, pivot 8th to the left. Okay, and that's it. Okay, like I said, I can put some hip rolls in so you can just kind of roll it when you go to make the turn. All right, and then we're off again to our hands business. Okay, so let's try it from the top with the hands and that little pivot turn section, and then I'll show you how we can incorporate our feet into it, okay? So starting with our weight on our left and starting with our right hand as the one that's going to make the movement, we're going to do hands down, down, up. Up, shoulders and head, cross it over, hips and bum. Now pivot turn, 8th turns, and start again with hands down, down, up. Up, shoulders and head, hips and bum, step, turn, little 8th pivots, hands again, down, down, up, up, shoulders and head, hips and bum, and hip rolls if you want to add them in, hands, shoulders and head, hips and bum, pivot turns, get the hip in to roll it, okay? If you feel comfy with the hands, you can add in some feet, okay? And essentially what I'm gonna do is just march my feet the whole time other than when we're gonna do the pivot turns, okay? So I like to do it where my feet are matching my hands, so I'm gonna start with my weight on the left, and I'm gonna start by marching on my right, okay? So hands, shoulders and head, hips and bum, step, turn for our pivots, and start again with hands and our right foot stepping down, shoulders and head, hips and bum, step, turn, and get your hands in, shoulders and head, hips and bum, step, turn, and get your hands down, up, shoulder, head, hip, bum, step, turn. Okay, here it is with the whole count. 1, 2, 3, 4, shoulders and head, 5, 6, 7, 8, hips and bum, 1, 2, 3, 4, pivots, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosas buenas. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría, Macarena. Hey, Macarena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría, Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosas buenas. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría, Macarena. Hey, Macarena.
Hands down, shoulders and head, hips and bum. Step, turn.
Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosas buenas. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría, Macarena. Hey, Macarena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría, Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosas buenas. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría, Macarena. Hey, Macarena.
Okay, we're gonna try something a little bit different. How about a little faster? Here we go.
Hi! Woo! Yes!